Hello and welcome to Katie Rebus Show. Today I'll be speaking, to those of you out there who has been going through one challenge or the other. Maybe as a result of poor health, maybe you are lonely, maybe you're the one that's looking for a child, or you're just, you are ill, or you're looking after a family member who is sick, or your child is ill. You're going through one challenge or the other. Maybe you are jobless, you're looking for work, and it's becoming so challenging to you. I just want to talk to you this afternoon that you are not alone. I know it's not easy. I must reckon with you that what you are going through is not an easy situation, but what I will assure you is that you are not alone in that journey. If you are lonely, you need someone to speak to you, you need some advice, please go to my website, and send me email. My website is www.ketoirebu.org, and you will see my email there. Send me an email, give me a phone call, or send me a text message. Okay? What I want to tell you today is that life is full of challenges, but it is of paramount importance that you remain focused in the midst of your challenges, because it's the way you handle your challenge today that will determine where your tomorrow will be. There's no one on earth, which I want you to get this on board today, that there's no human being created by God living on the surface of this earth that has no problem. No. So don't think you are the only one that's going through a challenge. There's no human being with no problem. The only difference is every one issue have a different title, meaning that the title of your problem, you know, or the issue you are going through might be different from what I am going through or what your fellow friend is going through. That's just the difference. If there's anyone on earth today that would tell you, oh, I'm challenge free, I don't have any problem. No, there's none. There's no one on earth with no problem. And also, I want to reassure you that any problem you're going through today is not to destroy you. You're not going through problem because God hates you. Hold on, let me just take the volume. Okay, the volume is down. That God hates you, or you are an unfortunate person, or you are someone who is unlucky. That's why you are going through a challenge. No, 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 no. It's nothing close to that. Challenges are stones for you to step on to rise to the next level. Now, it now depends on how you see this challenge and how you handle it. If you are the type that see any challenge that you're going through as the end of the world, I want you to, readjust that today. Have a rethink. Any problem you are going through today is not there to kill you, it's to make you a stronger person. Look at me today. I'm sitting down here today talking to you about life challenges. Why? Because I've been through, several life challenges that maybe the enemy will think, oh, this will destroy this lady. But I'm here, standing strong. Okay? And when God gave me this vision, that when I was waiting upon the Lord some years ago, when I was going through a lot of my children, everything, I said, no, I want to hear from God. What would this? I need an answer. I need something. I need a solution to this problem. Is it that God have left me alone? They said He has never left me alone, neither has He forsaken me. But He has allowed me to go through this period of my life so that I will be a voice to support others. I'll use my life experience to reach out to others. And that is why you see me, I'm doing this show with all my heart. I love doing it. Some people have asked me, oh, how much do you get paid for this? Do you get paid? I said, no, they feel, oh, they're not interested watching your show then if you're not getting anything. But please, let money not be the basic thing for everything in life. Money is not everything. It gives me joy that I can reach out to people out there who are going through one challenge or the other. And when they get back to me and they say, thank you so much, I'm really inspired. There are people out there who have taken their life because they are lonely, because things have gone the opposite way for them. So with this kind of message, don't keep it for yourself alone. Share it. It might not be for you now. It might be for someone now. It might be the message that that person on your contact is just waiting for, and you are keeping it to yourself. Please, I'm here to share your burden with you today. Please stay strong. That life is full of challenges, but you have to remain focused. And how to remain focused is this. What are your problems today? Maybe you are sick. Maybe the doctor have told you this is the end of your life. Listen, even if the report says that you are going to die, next week or next month, please don't let today be that 2 weeks time. Live your today to the fullest. There's one thing I took from Steve Jobs, which I will never forget in my life. When I listened to one of his speeches, he said that live today as if today is the only day you have to live. And I found that very, 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 very strong. And I took that on board. I said, yes, when I say this, look as if, oh, what are you talking about, Kate? There's still time to do this. There's still time to do that. But I'm telling you, that message is powerful. Steve Jobs, which is the owner of Apple, who invented Apple product that every one of us are using today. He started from a little garage in their house. So please listen. Rome was not built in a day. Don't stress yourself out. Don't be downcasted. Have you been rejected by your friends, by your family members, those who you know you really love, and they are putting you down today? Please be rest assured that that's not the end of the world. I know it saddens, one sometimes when you think that, or when you see that those people whom you have shown love to, whom you have cared for, whom you actually take so dearly to your heart, they are not really there for you when you needed them most. I know. When you need people around you, they might turn you down. I know it happens. But know that it's not just you alone. No, it's not. It hasn't happened to just yourself alone. And don't allow that to weigh you down. Don't allow that to weigh you down. Stay strong. Stay strong, because there's no one that can say to you that it is over except just you. You yourself can only stop, your journey. It's only you that can determine that it is over with you. There's no one on earth that has the power, the capacity, the capability, and the strength to stop you. No, there's no one. Be an unstoppable truck. Always moving. If you cannot fly, at least if you can't, don't be stand still. That's one thing. Don't say, oh, because things have not been going well, I have to just say that. No. If you cannot fly, at least you can run. If you can't run, you can walk. If you can't walk, please crawl. If you cannot crawl, what will you do? At least just try and move your hands or your legs. Please do not stand still. Do not take, your challenge to be, the end of the world. No. It's not just you. If you hear other people's story today, you will say, please, let's exchange our problems. Don't think you are the only one going through challenge. Maybe here you are, you're saying, oh, I'm not married, or look at me, I don't have children, but at least you have good health. You are alive. When there is life, there is hope. What you need to do is, if marriage is an issue that is pressing to you, have you asked yourself this question? What would have resulted to this? Is it that I made some mistakes? Is it that when I had suitors, I turned them down, or I made... Fair enough. All you need to do, that is gone. That's bygone. Move forward now. Look after yourself. It's very important that your self, presentation is, as a woman especially, is always up to date. When I say up to date, you don't mean to get the latest clothes, or buy all the most expensive things at the shop. But please, keep yourself clean and neat. It's very important for a lady, because no matter how desperate a man is looking for a woman, if you're keeping yourself untidy, you're not friendly, you might not even be approachable at all. Okay? Please, learn to be friendly, learn to, keep yourself, neat and well presented, because whether you like it or not, there must be something that will attract you to that man. And if you are not looking after yourself, if those like us, who are just, we're not looking for husband, we're already married for years now. If we are still looking after us, how much more you, who is still looking for a suitor? You must look after yourself. Okay, you must keep yourself tidy and neat at all time. Okay, you must be charming. Maybe that's the word that she used. Okay, good. So for you who is sick, please, sickness sometimes, can get worse with your state of mind. So please be happy. Eat well, take your medications regularly, and look forward to the best. Exercise when you can. If the illness you're going through have not prevented you from exercise, if you can't exercise, go out, take fresh air, and be positive. Because being positive is medicinal itself. Okay? Being positive, hanging around the right people, because the worst thing that could happen to you who has been going through one challenge or the other is having the wrong people around you. That can be very, 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 very challenging. It makes the situation even times two or times three. It doubles it, or it multiplies it depending the kind of people and how many of them you have around you. It makes the situation worse. So what am I saying? You need to choose your friends. Choose the people you keep around you. Check your contacts. If the contact you are keeping is not helping your situation, you can change them. Okay? Change them, because you need that support when you are in that situation. You need somebody that will encourage you, somebody that will talk to you positively, will encourage you with love and not to put you down. And if you don't find anyone around you that you think you can speak to, that you are comfortable with, I'm telling you, you can even sometimes speak to strangers, and even get, a word of encouragement from them, depending on where you are. Okay? I was speaking to a lady in her 70s some months ago, and she was broken-hearted. This woman was, she was so broken-hearted. What happened? This woman said she lost her son, who, you know, lost her son, who was 60 years old, to cancer. And she was expecting that at this difficult time of her life, that friends, families, you know, will will support her. But that didn't happen. She said to me the one that even, really hurt her most was her cousin, who lost a sister years ago, and she herself, who now lost her son now, she lives here in England, and she flew to America to spend time with this cousin of hers who lost a sister. And she stayed with her, she supported her through all the challenging time and all that. But now she is the one who lost her son. That not even a phone call. Not even a phone call. And I encourage her. I know it's hard. I said to her not to think about all that. You should look at people like us who are here for her. People like us who can call her, who can check on her, who cares, who care about, who care about what she's been through and what she's going through. That is what she should put her energy towards, because sometimes this kind of people can actually drain you. They will drain your energy. So convert that energy, of such people who don't have time for you, who don't care about you, and focus on those few people that you can see that have time for you and care about you. Because the truth of this matter is, which is a bitter truth I have learned, the fact that I love you, I care for you, does not guarantee that you love me back and you care for me when I need you. That is hard to believe, but that is a fact. I've shown love and cared to people, go off my way, but when you need people for the simplest things, sometimes they'll turn you down. They will not even pick your call because they feel, oh, this one, she's going through challenge. We don't need people who are going through challenge around us. We need high flyers. We need people who will bring money to us. She's doing her show. Her show is not even bringing money. Oh, her job, in fact, please, I don't need this kind of phone call. That is for you. But do you know what? There's something that that is strong and that is very important to every human being. You must believe in yourself. No matter what people think about you, what matters most is what you think about yourself and what are you doing. If you know that what people are thinking about you is negative and is your fault and you're doing something bad, you need to work on that. You need to work on yourself. But what I'm saying here is this. When you are being looked down, upon because feel, oh, you don't have anything to offer them, you don't have money they could borrow, or you don't have, that kind of, you don't have a mortgage that you could rent them, give, invite them to come and maybe stay or show off with. You are not in their category. That's not a problem. Don't take that as a problem at all. Okay? Because that's human nature. It's time for you to choose those that you keep with you as friends. Good friends are more than, bad sisters. If you have a good friend, is a wealth, is wealth of its own, because having a good friend beside you is very important. But for you out there, if you do not value friends, you're taking friends for granted, please don't take friends for granted, because sometimes even those you think they are your family members might even turn you down. A lady was telling me her challenge when she was so ill and she was, on bed. She was in bed for so long. She couldn't help herself. She lost so much weight, and her cousin came to visit and saw her in that situation. Guess what? That was the last time her cousin ever came to her, because she saw her situation, that this was serious and this might eventually lead to death. So maybe she don't want to be part of it. She don't want, anything to start contacting home, whatever the process will be. But do you know what? The surprising thing is that sometimes people forget that there is God in heaven. This woman, she's well and healthy now. She's fine. She's well. Her cousin never came back, but she's well. I remember of a situation of someone whose friend was ill, and they told him, your friend is seriously ill, very ill. You must go and see him. And he said, no, I'm not going. I don't have time. I'm not going. I'm not going to see this man. But do you know what happened? This man who was sick got well. And now his friend who refused to see him was not the one who was sick. He was so ill, and he went to the hospital. He was diagnosed for cancer and eventually died. And this word, I look at people sometimes, they just take things for granted. There's no one that knows tomorrow. You don't know even the next second, how much more minutes, how much more hour, how much more day. But you want to use your own mouth, your own imagination to conclude about people's destiny. No, you don't have that power. That is something God have never given to anyone. Not even the devil can have that. Okay? So they pleaded with this man, his friend, that your friend died and we want you to be the one to speak in his funeral, because you know him so well. You are the one even, supported him to come to this country. You must be the one to speak. And the man was like, no, I won't do this. But people spoke to him. The glad thing is that he did it, because, it's not good to pay evil for evil. But what am I saying? The fact that someone is so sick, looking thin, bedridden, doesn't mean that that's the end of the world. You who is strong, with your tie on, suit on, you're well dressed, walking with your heel, the next minute, only one report can change all that. So, what do I want you to go with from this show? One, please know that you are not alone. You are not alone. Okay? I'm here to hear your voice, to hear you, to support you. Send me an email, as I said. My email address is katoiregbu@gmail.com. You go to my website, www.katoiregbu.org. Some people still go to .com, please. Apologies. That has changed now. It's now www.katoiregbu.org. And Iregbu is I for India, R for Romeo, O for Oscar, E for Echo, G for Golf, B for Bravo, and U for Uniform. Okay? .org. That's my website. And if you are the type that is going through challenge and that has really made you low, please, I have some motivational, wisdom nugget that you can go through there that will inspire you. Okay, please. And there's a note, a message, a support message that you could leave me a message. I will get it on my Gmail. If you need to chat with me, if you need me to send you, and if you want to, talk to me about anything, please send me an email and I will get back to you. Okay? Don't be downcasted. Okay? Don't be downcasted. Don't put yourself down. Don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think you are the only one going through a challenge, and know that you are not alone as well. For you who is looking after a sick child, your sick family member, please know that you are not alone. We'll pray with you as well, and know that God is the greatest physician. Okay? That's why I love one thing about Nigerian doctors. The Nigerian doctors will always say, we treat, but God heals. Okay? So believe that God is the healer. If it pleases God that is not your time yet, God will keep you alive. And if it so be that you go, the most important thing is that we make heaven. That is the main thing. People forget about that these days. They think, oh, I own the world. Nobody owns this world. Okay, we are all passing through. So thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. And anyone I didn't mention your circumstance, please get back to me. I'll talk to you about it. Challenges are not limited. They are so broad. It might be marriage issue. Some are single. But listen, you who is single, don't go and kill yourself because you're single. Don't be so sad with yourself and be down because you are single, you are not married. I'm telling you this. So many people who are married, they are married because of what? They are there because they do not want to get out. They do not want that shame. Are they happy? Please. Some are happy, some are not happy too. So if you are single and you are happy and you are not sick, some people have gone to their early grave because of bad husband or bad wife. So know this, that all that glitters is not gold. And one thing I'm going to talk about in the near future is that marriage is not for certain people. And those people who marriage is not for. If you want to watch that, please subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up for this show if you like what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. You don't need to pay to subscribe. All you need is a Gmail, account that you need to subscribe to my channel. Like this video and leave your comments and I'll get back to you. See you soon. I'll be coming live again next week, okay? And on my Facebook, which is Kate Oirebu, I'll be with you on Sunday to talk about, the issue, which is why Africa is behind. All right? The one I spoke on Sunday was wickedness. And by the grace of God, I want to hear from you on Sunday so we can expatiate on that and move forward to the next level. Thank you and love you. God bless you all. Bye.